My grandfather was a serial killer. I want everyone to know that this is a true story. This isn't some made up bullshit on r/no sleep. This is true. I didn't my grandfather for very long. He was never in my father's life up until the end only for a year or two. He was a very angry man with a temper that could make a bull back down. He was always kind to me but not many others. He liked to drink and dabble in drugs. He was an abusive man but I loved him nonetheless. He had a heart attack a few years after I got to know him. It broke my heart because I loved that man and he loved me. I still keep his picture on my bedside table. But that's besides the point, sorry for rambling. In the 80s, during what I like to call the cocaine craze, he was a big-time and highly respected cocaine dealer. He would travel 45 miles out off the coast of Florida to pick up large shipments of cocaine from Cuba. I've heard many stories of him killing dealers that rip him off, and what concerned me the most: innocent people. He enjoyed traveling out and spending all day out at sea between the coast of Florida and Cuba, which is only a 90-mile stretch. He wasn't on a job at those times, so he had no reason to be out there other than his pastime. He would find Cubans on makeshift rafts and boats and turn them over. He would sit on his boat and watch them drown, whole families dying together as he watched. He did this many times throughout his life. No one ever noticed because the people in Cuba just assumed they made it, and those in Florida didn't know because they weren't expecting anyone. Anyone who found out what happened weren't thinking that someone did it to them, because there's a big risk associated with traveling 90 miles of ocean on nothing but a small raft or even inner tubes. He was a tough, cold, unfeeling man, and certain family members of mine had the audacity to inscribe "Do all things with love" on his gravestone. Such disrespect. Thanks everyone for listening to this. Just thought it would be a fun story for some or scary for others. But as I said in the beginning, it's all true. If you have any questions regarding my grandfather, who he was or what he did, feel free to message me or comment and I'll answer any questions I get. Cheers.